Well, for more on this, we're joined now by Ori Goldberg, who is a political commentator on Israel. He joins us from Tel Aviv. First of all, thank you very much for sticking with us, Ori. We've heard that from Noor that this is very unlikely to resonate in Israel at all, that 50,000 people have been killed, most of them women and children in Gaza. Has there been any reaction at all there so far?
No, there hasn't. And it's not just because Israel is in great turmoil at the moment. The numbers coming from Gaza were first denied or presented as mendacious. But now Israelis, I think, have been reduced to simply not caring. The stated position of Israeli authorities and of the great majority of Israelis has been that every death caused in Gaza, including the deaths of Israeli hostages, is the responsibility of Hamas, that Israel was driven to cause these deaths, and that it is no fault of Israel in any way.
So is that how they go ahead and justify what's happened since October 2023?
Well, I wish I could say that that was how they justify what's happened. I think most Israelis don't think what has happened requires any kind of justification. Israelis will tell you that beginning the indiscriminate bombing on October 8th, 2023 was the most justified action that any nation had ever taken after the events of October 7th. That justification apparently is a blanket justification. It has no expiration date. So whatever happens in Gaza is Hamas's responsibility, either because it uses human shields or because Gazans, after all, support Hamas.
This obviously comes after the Israeli cabinet approved the creation of a committee to oversee the relocation of Palestinians in Gaza to another country, basically doubling down on what Donald Trump's proposal was when he came back into office. Has there been any reaction to that? And I guess, effectively, what does it actually mean? You know, does it change anything in reality?
It doesn't. It means very little effectively. It expresses a profound fantasy that I think is shared by a great many Israelis, that the Palestinians will simply go away. That's not code for die. Israelis would really like the Palestinians to disappear, and they're happy to help them do it if they want. But as far as making this come true, there are certainly ministers in the current government who are committed to carrying this out. But even the original thinker, President Trump, is no longer backing his plan and has said publicly that no one will be forcefully expelled from Gaza. The fact that Israel uses voluntary to make this appear not forceful is a sham. Everybody knows it. Israel knows it as well. This is meant to appease the hardcore settler right-wing base that is the only thing keeping this government in power at the moment. Once again, Palestinian lives are props for Israeli domestic politics.
Ori, thank you so much for talking us through all of this. Ori Goldberg out of Tel Aviv. Thank you.
Thank you.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.